My name is Tom Green. This is Off the Grid. We're a couple Tuesdays or a couple Sundays a month. Tuesdays, that's other stuff. Well, Sundays a month, get together. We have a chill little time and we watch some weird wrestling that's off the beaten path. And my name's Tom Green, and as I like to say, rest in peace, Kimbo Slice. Welcome to everybody on both Twitch and YouTube joining us. I apologize for the delay. My router needed restarted. I was dropping frames a whole bunch before we started, so I needed to fix that. I see Bam Dog. I see Brian Dermody. I'm glad you're feeling well enough to be with us tonight. And my best Marla. I see Adam4836. I see the Tower of 51 with that great butt emoji. That's great. I see Nathan. I was framed. That's right. ACAB. Hey, Masked Heel, you did make it off the grid. Welcome. And I have Optimum Vision I'm seeing as well. Welcome, everyone, to our special Sunday night off the grid stream. Tonight, we're watching a weird-ass show from Dallas, Texas, February 1996, Bodyguards versus Bandits. Now, I'm going to say this early. Okay, we're going to see the commercial before we start. This absolutely aired on pay-per-view. Like, people, I don't know how many, but a couple of them paid for this. So, I'll get into the story. I did some research before we started. It's exactly what you think it is in terms of vanity projects, but we're already late enough. Let's get into the stream.
Sports presents the event that's generated both controversy and concern. Bodyguards versus Bandits in the ultimate professional wrestling match, hosted by Boom Boom Mancini.
Boom Boom Ray Mancini, famous boxer. So, like I said, this aired on pay-per-view February 1996. Dominic Minoldi, the world's greatest bodyguard. He plays a big part in this show in so many ways. Hey, Suzanimal, welcome. Thank you for popping in. Special Sunday evening. As always, let me know if the audio's too high, too low. You can hear me if you can't hear the show, what have you. Request TV. I believe we had this where I lived. But Bodyguards versus the Bandits. So what happened here? Good window sound. Awesome to hear, Nathan. You will, and Brian, you will get your global favorites. So what happened was there was a group out in California of like Hollywood types, not like, yeah, MS Productions, the highest quality, as you can tell by that logo. They found this dude, Dominic Minoldi, I believe is what his name said. The match of the century, Boom Boom Mancini. It was done in this paint.
The fights will be coming up soon.
The fights.
We'll hear from some of the fighters themselves and take a good look at the Rock.
Mancini
You'll see some never before seen footage of Alcatraz.
is both really into this and seems like he's horrified that it's fake.
Located in the San Francisco Bay,
So yeah, this is part of it. So they thought that mixing wrestling with like true crime,
no one could survive the test, but many
and yeah, let's see if it works. Spoiler, it didn't. But no, they found this guy Dom Minoldi, and they thought they were gonna make him into the next Mr. T. And they figured Mr. T did wrestling, so we're gonna have him do wrestling. Okay, here's 4 quarters to this match. Pinfalls are 7 points. Penalties, if you throw someone over the top, 3 points. Qualifications, 1 point. Piper did the Alcatraz thing a year later, exactly. So this is the Sportatorium in Dallas. So this, I was reading up on it. This is legitimately the first time since like before USWA bought World Class that the Sportatorium was full. Guido Falcone, hey Vance, welcome.
How did you become a bandit?
Well, I'll tell you what, Vince Mancini.
You'd think he'd be a bodyguard.
Found me up in 42nd Street, New York
Look at him.
City.
He should be a bodyguard.
Weasels like you side to side and spitting on bag ladies.
But yeah, so they'd been giving away freebies in Dallas for years. Going back to the global days. Like literally, like the number that Meltzer used to report was they would give out 25,000 free tickets every week in Dallas. And they would draw like 200 people. These folks, they did freebies, but they did a lot of good advertising and they filled the building. So anyway, these Hollywood dudes that want to make Dom Minaldi this like big action star, they couldn't find a promotion in California to team up with that could like make a show look TV ready. I mean, not that this looks TV ready. They went to Dallas because they remember Global was on ESPN. They couldn't get WWF or WCW work with them. Sweet Daddy Falcone, yep, GWF alumni. This is Dom Minaldi. This is the guy. They threw thousands of dollars into the show. So Dom Minaldi could become their next big B-movie star. Just keep in mind, this entire show is happening for this guy. This guy is supposed to come out of this show a big star.
Well, they're all problems to society. That's why we're here. It's the bodyguards versus the bandits, convicts, scumbags, whatever you want to call them. That's what we're here. We're here to sell it. You know, we gotta do what we gotta do. They come up here and they want to
do what we gotta do. This guy had not trained for one day in wrestling. Showed up an hour before the show.
We'll go after it tonight, you know, maybe give him a few shots, see how it feels. Well, good luck to you and all the rest of the bodyguards. I'm with John Hawk.
Yes, this is John Layfield.
At 6'7", 300 pounds, John,
the one and only. He is not even a month away from debuting on WWF TV.
Professional wrestling. You want a scouting report on the night? You people don't know what to expect, but let me explain it to you. It's gonna be nothing pretty, and it ain't gonna be nothing
he would start with WWE around WrestleMania 12. Hey, Incident 73.
Kick your face in. It's that simple. Comparing this to a professional football game is a joke. Compared to a barroom brawl. That's where
yeah, JBL saw this shit. He's like, fuck, I need to get signed.
The difference when you walk into my backyard.
I've been alright, Incident 73. Glad to see you here. Tom looks like a Noah Emmerich just out of county.
Not at all, boom boom.
Not at all, boom boom. JBL is a bandit.
Don't get up. It's that simple. It's a right arm. And you're gonna find out the difference tonight between a clothesline and a lariat.
I've never seen JBL as Vampiro Americano, but I've seen the pictures. Yeah, JBL was supposed to be like Vampiro's Black Tiger. Look at these guys: Bo Vegas, Devin Michaels. Why didn't we get any B movies with these guys, like the Barbarian Twins?
Well, boom boom, I want to tell you something.
Boom, boom, I want to tell you something. I've got 2 fists, blue eyes, and a heart of salt. Yeah, they do need bow ties. Again, keep in mind, this is 1996. Kurt Cobain had been dead for 2 years. We're moving on from grunge. Devin Michaels, the only thing I could find really of note of him, he was booking this territory when they came around. He was the booker. Holy shit, Tommy Rich's voice? Come on.
That's the bottom line. Any way you look at it.
Do you see any of these
So yeah, the promotion that they worked with, the real promotion that they worked with,
I'll tell you what, Johnny Hawk's tough.
the CWA, depending on who you talk to, they were either called the Continental Wrestling Alliance or the Confederate Wrestling
We
Alliance.
gotta watch out for Scandar tonight.
Hey, Chris Morale on YouTube. The Shawn Michaels twins.
Well, gentlemen, good luck to you guys tonight, and we'll see you in the ring.
Like, the hair on
Mark
those.
Valiant, one of the top US stars
Mark
traveling in
Valiant.
Europe.
Again, so far every wrestler they've shown looks more like a B-movie action star than the guy that they're trying to make into a B-movie action star.
And as opposed to a European crowd, that's
Underdone.
Let me ask you something. Now that you've seen a chance to
Yeah, it was a Texas indie. It was the guys who took over for Global. They're just like, hey, let's call ourselves the Confederate Wrestling Alliance. Was Texas even in the Confederacy? Obviously they weren't in the North, but the Mullet Wrestling Alliance. But seriously, this guy would be a great B-movie action star. Yes, we have the second mention now in the chat. Boom Boom Mancini killed a man in the ring.
I'm with Scott Putski. The second
Scott
generation
Putski.
wrestler whose father was the famous Ivan Putski. Scott, what does it feel like you know all
I will
these
say
people
Boom Boom
from
Mancini, for the guy that's supposed to be the quote celebrity, is doing really well in the interviewer role. Not acted above it. Certainly hope he doesn't break his leg on this show. Certainly hasn't taken the vitamins he was taking in the WWF. Yeah, by the way, that cock rock tag team that we were making fun of a minute ago, their team name is High Voltage.
Polish Power has been running wild, and it's going to run wilder tonight.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the ring, Scott. I'm sure our fans are too. I'm here
Rod Price, there you go, Brian, another global guy.
and also better known as the California Stud. Rod, they say that
Rod. Now he's laughing. Rod Price is the one guy that was like, oh, Boom Boom Mancini's like, oh, this is too goofy for me. Yes, ECW alum Rod Price. I've always wanted to see, there allegedly was a match in Global where Rod Price had just gotten hair plugs or like extensions or something put in. And his opponent, he told the opponent, don't touch my hair, I just had hair plugs put in. First spot, lock up, headlock, pulled him out.
they say your trademark is the famous body slam.
Devin Michaels and his brother Derek have been around the Texas scene forever. Derek ended up announcing for PCW in the 2000s, while Devin continued working. That was from Madison Carter on YouTube. Thank you for the factoids. High Voltage was still in the power plant at this point. Tower.
CWA World Heavyweight Champion Chip the Firebreaker.
Chip the Firebreaker. Look at the mustache.
There's nothing to say. Words can't even explain it. Hey, maybe you can tell me.
Also, Boom Boom Mancini must be tiny,
Don't get no better than
because
this.
Firebreaker Chip was a short little dude.
47 pounds of twisted steel. Hey, and sex appeal. Let me tell you something.
247 pounds.
You better lock up your wiles.
Yeah, every state should have their own stud. That's what we need. Forget Miss America. We need a stud from every state coming together to pageant for the American stud.
You think somebody's gonna pose a problem to that? I don't think so. Let me tell you
He
something.
looks like if Buff Bagwell didn't have the WCW run and just became like a PE teacher.
I reckon we're called criminals. Well,
He does look a bit like Manny Fernandez. Good call, Adam.
You better have your jock strap on, 'cause there's one thing going on.
You better have your jock strap on, because if not, your balls are going to fall out.
Back to you at ringside.
This is probably the best the Sportatorium had looked in years. Hey, Commodore Amigo. Yeah, that wasn't a buzz cut. His hair was just going. Poor Chip. Yeah, the Angel of Death, Dave Sheldon, is on commentary for this thing, along with Doyle King. who he did commentary for the last incarnation of Global. Dude, the YouTube hair replacement videos are very funny. I love them. Chris Morale. I didn't hear who it was, and I'm not a sports guy. I think he's a football player. Okay, so the bodyguards are Scott Putski, Dom Minaldi, Mark Valiant, the action star, who's not an action star, and High Voltage. Do it to it, Steve Cox. There we go, Ivan Putski coaching his son. Some dads coach their sons in baseball, football. Ivan Putski coaches his son in Bandits versus Bodyguards. Guido Falcone. He's the CWA World Champion. Firebreaker Chip.
And CWA Heavyweight Champion of the world. Big John Hawk, NWA Heavyweight Champion and also
No, he's not. Maybe NWA Texas Champion. Alex the Pug Porter, who was also on his way to WWF.
Sean the Beast Boy Summers.
Sean the Beast Boy Summers. That's too many.
The Assassin, a bodyguard currently being trained by Ken Norton, 23-0, an enemy of Don Minaldi, and the coach.
So there's two untrained bodyguards and Skandor Akbar at ringside. There are too many people involved in this. Wait, they spelled it Agbar. General Skandor Agbar. Man, his hair was not there, man. Yeah, what a team. That's not Big John Hawk. Also, the show was not live. They could have fixed this. When you need Dallas to know who the heels are, you bring... What the hell is that spelling? Guido? Guido Falcone? This is the fourth time they've given a lower third for the commentators, but they can't spell Guido.
Well, this time he has gotten his own bodyguard, Hassan the Assassin from Iran.
Hassan the Assassin. Yeah, Alex Porto and Summer Beast Boy guy were big stars in Global. Yeah, Angel of Death on commentary. They appear to all be calling the show off of one Apple computer with Oregon Trail on it. We will probably want to all die of dysentery after this show. Steve Do It to a Cox. They didn't... Why are there no lights? They paid for lights. They're just not using them. That's not rugged Ron Price. Yeah, that commentary table makes the one we saw on Tuesday on WCW Millennium Tour look clean and neat. Yeah, Scott Putski he was a long-time Texas guy.
It looks like a battle royal. It's not gonna be, but it looks like the makings of one. No, you know, this is not a 5-on-5 contest at all. It's one wrestler from each team to start this football.
The crowd's well mic'd, you can tell, because they are way louder than the commentators. Again, they keep saying it's a football match. They gave us a graphic at the beginning and they just haven't mentioned anything since. But we've gotten 3 lower thirds for the commentator. James Beard, by the way, the referee, he's the one who I got most of the info from. He used to post on the Wrestling Classics board. And he posted a bunch about this show and how much of a mess it was. Would you believe that an hour before bell time, the wrestlers didn't know the point system? James Franklin Beard. Now we just have a... Where's the lower third for her? Who is she? Yeah, this guy. Again, he doesn't have a look. He's mumble-mouthed. He looks like the most shy giant man ever. Is the ref Bill Murray? You go down for a pin and he like covers your eyes and he'll whisper, "No one will ever believe that I was here." And then he'll just walk off. Look at all of the Kentucky waterfalls. All those hairs. Hey, that guy Clint, there are a lot of white tights, and I'm hoping will bring me YouTube views. Steve Cox, big YouTube pervert guy.
Bodyguards versus Bandits look like it's going to be pretty incredible. Now back to you guys at ringside.
Is that what's his face? Was it Scott Ferrara, the guy that did Yama Pit Fighting? All right, so it's essentially like a cybernetico, like what CMLL in Chikara did. Got the Fire Pro camera angle. Also, I didn't see it, but I saw the hat hanging on the ring post. Apparently, Firebreaker Chip's still a Firebreaker as a heel.
Oh, wait a minute. He's throwing him into the ropes. He's going over. Oh, a shot to the head. Busky, the beach bully, not knowing what. And another fake to another blow. Oh, my God. Taking it to the beach bully. What a matchup.
Taking it to the beach bully. Alex Porteau's pretty good. Okay, we have a point. Why can't we just have a graphic on the screen the whole time? Maybe he starts the fires. That'd be a great heel turn for Firebreaker Chip. If he just starts a fire instead of in center stage, burns it down. Is that Boom Boom Mancini? That can't be Doyle King. Definitely not Angel of Death. Is it the lady? The unidentified lady? Wait, no, it's a fourth guy. They have somebody doing commentary on the other side of the building. What? Firebreaker Chip coming out with the extinguisher. How did Bradshaw just walked in the ring? Like there was no tag. He just walked in. And they're like, okay, cool, you're in. But yeah, this is a cybernetico essentially. Why are we in so tight? Oh gosh. Okay, that's Dave Sheldon, the Angel of Death. Angel of Death, very casual sounding for a guy named Angel of Death. Like, you can tell there are competent wrestlers here. They have no fucking idea what's going on, because nobody does.
Like he's gonna break Big John Hawk's arm with no... Please, give me a break. I mean, with an eye in the sky's view, Tom Scott. Angel, what do you think of this guy, Devin Michaels?
Well, you know, once you got that armbar...
Again, who is that? Is that Bamboo? Is that Boom Boom Mancini? Doing like heel commentary? What? He's the Angel of Death because he bores you with his commentary.
That's something Devin doesn't want to do.
No, it's not something Devin wants to do. With an eye in the sky's view of this match, I tell you, Hawk coming back.
Okay, no, it's not Bam. Again, it's another guy. There's just a third guy in like the balcony calling the show.
That's the way to do it. Get him back on the ground.
Exactly. I tell you, you know what's interesting about this match, Doyle, Boom Boom, and Angel, is that it's done.
Yeah, it's a fourth guy.
Style rules, okay? I mean,
There's a fourth unidentified commentator who is sitting in the balcony.
7 points for a pinfall, 3 points for over the ropes, and 1 point for a disqualification. This
And
match is truly unique. I tell you, I mean, what an interesting concept. Football rules. I tell you, Angel, Boom Boom.
Yeah, Doyle, Boom Boom, and Angel are the 3 commentators, but there's just a 4th guy.
So, Angel, what do you think about that concept, huh?
Well, this is
Because the guy who was talking just talked about the other 3. And he said he was the, quote, eye in the sky commentator. So he's up in the balcony.
waiting their turns, resting up. They're gonna be full of energy. You know, like it's kind of like in between rounds, right? You know, you get a little bit of a breather.
Again, we get a shot of all those cords with the unidentified lady. Angel of Death. I believe you're right, Brian. Angel of Death was hurt by PN News.
It's kind of interesting, though. This might go.
So I'm a big fan. Like, rule number 1 when you do camera operation for like a wrestling company, they want you to wear all black so you blend in. They don't see you. The floor cam guy's wearing tie-dye.
Never seen or been in a football match.
What's the most dangerous match you've been in?
I'd have to say a Russian chain.
Ooh, what was that noise?
Yeah, big,
Did a car die?
knocking each other over the head with it. Yeah, you choke them, hang them, beat them.
Choke them and hang them. What the fuck matches are you in, buddy? Rod Price kind of looking like a giant Chris Candido.
You know what, Rick? Call him whatever you want to call him. He's not real well liked around here. So call him whatever you want to call him.
I'll tell you what I call him. He's the low-down, scum-sucking, stupid weasel that wears a towel on his head. And look.
Oh no.
Valiant. The guy is incredible with a bird's eye.
It was bad enough when we just didn't know who he is. Now he's throwing up casual racism.
Look at Valiant. USA. This is a match. I tell you, Angel, look at Valiant coming back. USA.
Look at that guy. That guy rules. Sorry to blow out anyone's speakers. There's some guy in the crowd that looked like Jack Black coke dealer.
Hard to break out of a hold like that. You got the guy's arms behind his back, and it takes a lot of upper body strength.
Body strength is right. Look at this guy. Valiant taking it to
Angel of Death kind of sounds like if someone turned up the pitch on Giant Baba.
Look at Steve going to working the upper body. Look at, oh my, here he goes. Whoa! Major suplex.
Again, competent wrestlers, good wrestlers.
I tell you, fellas, have we seen a point scored yet?
Have we? I don't know. Maybe we have. Shit. I'm confused. By the way, this match is the entire show.
I want to make it better at halftime.
Flat on his back is right, and look, he's tagging.
All right, Firebreaker Chip's in now.
Coming in. Oh, baby. Watch this.
Oh, baby.
Ray, what do you think of the body on this guy?
Man, I tell you, all these guys got great physique.
They spend some time in the gym, don't they?
Yeah, man, that's just,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Anybody who slips it,
Oh my gosh, look at that hair.
with their determination and dedication to getting their bodies in shape.
He seems like the type of guy that would have that hair like now.
At first, I gotta be honest with you, when I saw these guys walking,
Is Ray Mancini even mic'd? There are individual fans who are louder than Ray Mancini. Windbreaker Chip.
These men are definitely dedicated, Angel. I tell you, with an Ines guys from way up top, this crowd is so pumped. They love Bo Vegas.
Chip sucks.
Bo Vegas, look at the sight. Chip sucks. He is pumping these people.
Why am I not surprised that Bo Vegas is very over in Dallas in 1996?
Some love for Bo.
Yeah, Doyle King's mic is definitely not on.
I wrestled him up in Canada.
Yeah, Doyle King's supposed to be the lead commentator. I bet that's why they added the other guy. Because he kind of sounds like his stuff's being done in post.
Is heating up this match, and Bo, but ooh, there it is.
They do. Maybe they do think he's the Ultimate Warrior. He kind of does. I agree with you, Midnight Fowler. He just kind of looked like Barrio, but like, holy shit! I want that shirt. I now have a new shirt that I want. than it is that shirt.
We might have an infraction here. Not yet.
Not yet is right,
I mean, we might have an infraction here. Not there.
Oh, there goes. Oh my goodness.
Look at that. Whoa!
Please show me that, Brian. I am excited. I need to see this. I have also had bad hair in my day. Again, I graduated high school with my hair down past my shoulders.
That's the ways about it. That hurts.
Oh, yes. It's Bodyguard versus Bandit. They didn't even know the name of their own show. Oh, are they calling a timeout because it's a football match? Okay, Madison Carter on YouTube. Yeah, one match pay-per-view. They had 3 dark matches that didn't air. We were deprived of Hector Guerrero and Sam Houston were on this show. And they didn't put him in this match. We're like, oh, we don't need to see Hector. I think we all had bowl cuts in middle school. I think anybody from like 28 to like 40.
Yeah, really, look at this. Guido Falcone from New York, CWA world champion.
At least you're self-aware, Adam.
By Akbar himself.
I mean, my hair's not great either.
That he is, and he's just passing it on to Guido.
Well,
Yeah,
always on that.
Guido Falcone,
So tell him what's going on, you know?
the shirt tucked into the tights,
Used to work for the general
makes him look like a baby. Makes him look like a onesie.
For the general, I tell you, must have been a better job than you got now.
All right.
Look at this guy, Bo
Devin Michaels. Woo.
Man,
Seriously.
Look at Guido. Guido now trying
Come on, Booker man.
Doesn't Akbar teach his guys anything?
I've been hoping for my hair to go gray for so long. I think I could pull off gray hair.
Working on
Hey
Guido.
Dale. Look like Mo from the Three Stooges.
Totally incredible. Guido being sent back. Ooh, shot to the
Yeah, again, the thing is, we were kids.
They're holding.
These are grown men.
Pants. They're break.
We're like, this looks good.
He switches off the ropes. Oh my! Major suplex. Devin Michaels.
Major suplex.
Devin Michaels is new to the sport, Doyle, and he is improving. at a
He's new to the
very
sport, but yeah,
rate.
James Beard said he was booking the show.
Tremendously, more ability than he's
James
had,
Franklin
months
Beard.
ago.
I'm sorry.
And Doyle, both Devin Michaels and Bo Vegas are world tag team champions.
Yeah, they were a little green when I first saw them. These guys are seasoning up pretty good. They're coming with both great athletes.
At least he's honest. They were a little green when I first saw them.
That's a rookie mistake, though.
Yeah, definitely rookie, but it just goes to show you the superiority of Marconi. Ooh, taking it and kicking Devin Michaels' butt.
Oh, Jax.
Pounds, buddy.
Seen this high voltage live.
The pure power as he looks.
I'm sure they were just as over.
Sean Summers, the Beach Boy.
They never got much
To
better.
the side by Sean Summers, and still the score.
Still the score is 0-0.
This match is completely and utterly
The Outrunners would be
with superior
great.
action from both sides. I don't know what's going to happen, but definitely an eye
Instant
to the
replay
sky.
of
It's
Clothesline.
looking down with you guys at ringside. You've got to admit. Oh, another one, Sean Summers.
Yeah, my theory right now is that this other guy doing commentary is because the headsets weren't working right when they recorded it live. Because the only one of the 3 commentators I can hear really well is Angel of Death.
Scott Putney going to work on Summers. Ooh, to the head twice. Scott Putney, the Polish power, taking him over it.
What is that, run on backdrops tonight, Doyle?
Angel of Death's just shitting. Why are these guys doing so many backdrops? I'm not surprised Scott Putney still wrestles.
From having been in the ring
He's a pretty, I wouldn't say he was young, but he was younger.
do not wake up the next morning and get right up out of bed. It takes a little while. I'm sure of it. Just take my word.
Yeah, the Outrunners rule. They are so much fun. I'm glad to see they're like in a feud in Ring of Honor now with the Infantry.
Almost.
Not quite 3. Sean Summers going for the boot.
Every time Angel of Death talks, I think of that scene from Private Parts where the lady calls up Howard and then she like straddles the speaker and then he hums. Like Angel of Death could just do that talking.
Flying elbow by Mark Valiant. Got a 2 count on him. He's going to try to get the first score right here, I do believe.
Yeah, commentary in general seems like a mess between them all talking over each other. The fact that at least one of their headsets is not plugged in.
Time gets right back in there on him.
Doyle, you notice the pace of this contest here?
It's been pretty high
Yeah, I mean, this is great.
Yeah, the audio on the show's a mess. But Angel of Death's commentary, I'm loving it. What are they?
Yeah, but they got the referee's attention, so you can't call it.
Steve Cox is doing it to it. Here we go, chaos. I am not surprised, I'm surprised Mark Valiant's the only one of these guys that did a fake on-air gimmick. Also, they're cutting to random crowd shots. Like, there's no way that kid was reacting to what was going on up there. Hey, Matt P, of course, who doesn't love Steve Do It To It Cox? One of the best names in wrestling history. Also, get that whistle away from whoever's blowing it at ringside. What the hell?
So what's the word from the referee? Any points, any infractions, anything?
Yeah, both teams just started fighting, and he didn't render any disqualifications. Oh, they're not just doing halves, they're doing quarters. There's no clock. Holy shit, Brian. Sorry. Saw your text, buddy. Yeah, it's being football rules, so I thought maybe they would do halves. Yeah, no points scored in the first quarter. Yeah, I think it's a 7-on-7 tag match. But like when you get pinned, the other team just gets points. There's no eliminations. The ref has the whistle. Some of these guys are going to do it on the chin. What?
These guys are hurt, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're really going for it. I mean, the action is fast-paced.
You see, down ringside, both teams are huddled up. They're going.
So of these three, Doyle King's the one that's been doing commentary for a while. Okay, somebody plugged in Doyle King's headset finally. Yeah, it's like a 7-on-7 Iron Man tag. But it's not just like you get a point for a pin, you get 7 points for a pin. But you lose points if you're disqualified.
That's exactly it, Angel. Control the pace, get the horses in there, make them work, and that's still. We are starting right now. There's the bell. The beginning of the second quarter, and it's 0.
Second quarter, 0-0.
Second quarter of action begins with the score tied at 0-0.
Rod Price is gigantic here.
And the California Stud leading off for their respective teams.
And to answer you, Adam, yes, Rod Price was Steve Austin's partner in the USWA. He sounds like Bubba the Love Sponge. He also sounds like, was it Scott Ferrara? The dude that did the Yama Pit fighting show. It sounds like this. Yeah, Stampede did the cards which they got from World of Sport. Scott Farrell, thank you, Bam Dog. Yes, Scott Farrell sounds a lot like that, like him to me. Yeah, this is worse than Heroes of Wrestling. Heroes of Wrestling, at least you knew the rules to the matches.
But referee James Beard is right in there.
James Beard, God. Craig Johnson had gotten the hell away from wrestling. He was back calling soccer by this point.
From the Sportatorium in downtown Dallas.
Look at all this action. By the way, notice that neither of the actual bodyguards have been in the ring yet. Which, I mean, it's for the best. Because they didn't train to wrestle. Yeah, Scott Farrell's, he's got a great voice. I love Coke dealer Jack Black. He is into this. He is the super fan of Bodyguards versus Bandits. Yeah, the match sucks so much. They're just talking about other musicians that have played the Sportatorium. That's a good point, Masteel. They're bodyguards. making sure none of these rowdy fans come at the Beast Boy or whatever. Oh, jeez. Trying out for All Japan with that suplex. Imagine Firebreaker Chip in All Japan working like Misawa and Kawada. Yeah, 96, Dallas Wrestling was not doing well. You'd wonder why they didn't, like, get Virgil. They had money to, like, make the Sportatorium look decent. They could have gotten Virgil. He wasn't anywhere. Yeah, Alex Porto went to the WWF a few months after this, I mentioned earlier, and John Hawk, John Layfield, would be on WWF TV a month after this aired. Yeah, during the heights of, like the All Japan, like, top stuff. Imagine fire. Oh, what? Oh, God. I mean, he saved it. Good on him. Look at John Hawk here.
Well, he's been in that ring quite some time. You know, he was in at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, they've been getting to him pretty good.
He just escaped a headlock by grabbing a mullet. Great. Bobby Duncan Jr., I think. He wasn't here because he wasn't on any of the Confederate Wrestling Alliance results I saw. But yeah, Bobby Duncan Jr. and John Hawk were partners. There we go.
1, 2, but the head scissor breaks that up. And Valiant, did he get the tag?
Nope.
No tag.
Brian, you have a point though, because Vince watched When Worlds Collide, and the joke always was he saw these incredible luchadors, and Louis Spicolli was the one who got a job out of it. Not that Louis Spicolli is bad by any means, just there were so many great talents on that show, and Louis Spicolli got a job because he was the biggest guy. So yeah, I imagine somebody threw this on as like a laugh at the McMahon estate, and Vince is like, "Oh fuck!" Firebreaker Chip's just like, you break your shoulder. But no, Vince throws it on. Him and Pat are laughing. This John Hawk guy's good.
He looks punch drunk out there, doesn't he, Ray?
Yes, Madonna's boyfriend, Louis Spicolli. Great name. Also, unlike a Cibernetico, there's no order. So, like, I think Guido Falcone has been in, like, twice as much as the rest of his team.
Yeah, these guys are trying real hard, man.
These guys are trying real hard. Great commentary. Hey, Callum Dallas. Yeah, I heard Ospreay and Oku was really good on that Rev Pro show. Yeah, imagine Bruce Pritchard. This Guido Falcone. That guy was great. What if Guido Falcone turned him down and that's when Tom Brandi got the job? Of course, we cut back to the commentary table. There's another headset there. Was that lady supposed to do commentary who's gone now? That's badass. That's awesome, Jax. Yeah, I don't see a world where Oku is signed to a major company soon.
Porto standing twisting toe hold on Valiant. Valiant's had trouble with his knees before, and looks like Porto's trying.
Dual King's trying to call this like a wrestling show.
Things are looking rough for the Bandits right now.
Oh, look at that! Bo Vegas. God, Bo Vegas fascinates me. There is no way Bo Vegas hasn't done jail time by this point. Alex Porto's ass came out of his tights there. Oh, what, huh? Porto was like sitting on the mat and he tried to do a monkey flip. Chris Morale in the YouTube chat. You ever see some wrestlers and even though they're big and look the part, they're just too big to be doing anything they're doing in the ring? Bradshaw and Conan are for that for me. Yeah, there are some guys that are just too freaking big to be doing wrestling. Yeah, the Sportatorium ring was allegedly, like, brutal. So yeah, these guys are all maniacs. Sean Summers, I think he's the Beast Boy. Hey, Troy. So the bodyguards are the guys with the mullets, or the guys with the prettier mullets, and the bandits are... Oh, what is up with Chip trying to hurt people? That's the second body slam he's done, where he's just dropped a dude on his shoulders. Yeah, the bodyguards are the good guys, the bandits are the bad guys. Seriously, what is going on with them? Now we're just tagging from the floor. They've given up on trying to make sense of this. Yeah, most of these guys were Sportatorium regulars for years, so they're probably just used to it. Oh shit! Oh shit! The bodyguard's gonna tag in! He tried so hard. See, he has a real chip on his shoulder. Good one, Nathan. Yeah, that's true, Clint. Yeah, the guys in the black trunks are bad guys. Guys in the white trunks are good guys, except for the bodyguard, who's wearing black, but he's on the good guy team. I don't think the bodyguard... I mean, imagine this being your first match ever, and you have no training. Trying to make sense of it in your head. Look at that. Oh my gosh. There's like 5 dudes choking him at once. And they all grabbed a piece of his mullet. Yeah, imagine the bodyguard in white trunks. Oh, jeez. God, please tag. Where did the bodyguard go? Oh, there he is. Okay. But
Chip's a good wrestler and he's smart, and he knows what he's doing in there.
The bodyguard.
Oh, cheap shot. Dom Minaldi, this guy is incredible. Do you know he bench presses over 5?
Oh, I'm sure I'm sure the reason why Chris Adams isn't in this match is because of Rod Price.
10 minutes gone. There are 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. With no score, 5 minutes remaining.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
In comes Minaldi.
There's 2 big guys going at
He tags, big hot tag gets put in a headlock.
And he's in there against pro wrestler Guido.
Does he think it's a shoot?
I don't know much about him, Doyle.
Oh.
But you see him with a lot of the big...
Yeah, this is just a sequence of moves. That's right, Incident 73.
You seen him before, Ray?
There's just one guy in the crowd on like crouched down on a... There's 2 guys in the crowd over there in the corner. They don't have seats. They're just crouching down on one knee.
All right, for like boxing events.
This match is going 60 minutes, Tower.
Entertainers, okay. Yeah, he's a big guy.
I don't know what they... Oh, they're punting. He just fucking punched him in the face. That was great. Yeah. This dude absolutely thinks this is a shoot. This is great. Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck. Bradshaw's gonna kill this guy. Oh, God. Oh, God. Make him tag out. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Yeah, that's Bradshaw's the guy you went in there when the other guy's untrained and thinks it's a shoot. It might be Nerls Garvin's dad. I need to ask him. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. Okay, we got a tag out. I'm pretty sure we had an edit, too. Pretty sure something happened there. Bradshaw's like, thank God, a wrestler. I have no idea. I don't know if Dave Meltzer ever watched this match to give it stars, Callum. What? Oh, he's. By the way, I still don't think any points have been scored. I think they're. Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. We have points scored. And say it seemed like they were scared to score points, like they couldn't keep track. The Bandits are on the board with 7 points.
Scored for the Bandits, and the match continues 7-0.
Does the match continue? They just kind of stopped.
So the score is 7-0, and this match will roll on.
Touchdown,
There
chip.
are less than 5 minutes remaining in this second quarter.
Again, why are we cutting back to the commentators? Why aren't we doing an instant replay of him pretending to sell his knee? I mean, he's selling his knee, he's not pretending to sell his knee.
No, but I've seen him do it. I remember that for a few
Yeah, there's quarters, not just halves, there's quarters. We're heading into halftime here in a few minutes.
Oh, yeah, all these guys. Yeah, they're dragging, man.
And I don't know what's going to be like when you get to the fourth quarter.
I don't know, I'll be honest, it's probably one of the fastest paces I've seen in
Brian.
It's pretty good. And look at these guys leaning on the apron. When you're leaning on the apron,
Angel of Death just shitting. When you're leaning on the apron, you guys, you're lazy. You're lazy.
leaning on the apron. Right, leaning on the apron.
What is he rambling about? When you're leaning on the apron.
There's the tag, and in comes the California stud.
I can't get over that there are people that chose to just kneel instead of having seats in the crowd. Yeah, this is absolutely, like Callum brings up in the YouTube chat, this is me and my friends on the trampoline when we were 11. This is like a backyard match that just happens to have trained wrestlers in it. Like, this is one of those goofy backyard stipulation matches you and your friends come up with. And then they sold it on pay-per-view. I'm sorry to hear you're under the weather, but yes, this is going to drain your brain out of your ear. Watching this silliness.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got him down. I mean, if I was them, I'd be tagging and trying for another pin.
Less than 1 minute now.
Also, can you just tag from anywhere? Because there were guys up in the apron, and now everybody's just on the floor.
7 points. 7 points is not a big...
I don't think that many. I don't think... there were not enough... As I looked in the observers leading up to this,
There's the tag, and in comes Guido Falcone.
there were not enough buys for like the pay-per-view companies to report a number. So
There's a backslide.
it did at least one because somebody taped it. And thank goodness.
Trying for a backslide pin.
Look at this. His mullet got down there before he did. Oh. Right into James Beard's bald spot there. Alright, it's halftime. Again, they couldn't bother putting like a clock up on the screen.
Guards 0, the Bandits 7. Boy, this is going to end up at the end of the first half.
Yeah, this is just the first half. And there's a guy, is he on the phone? The guy down there on the phone? Hey, what's going on? I'm watching the worst wrestling match I've ever seen.
Right now, let's go to the Alcatraz Rock video, followed by an interview with an ex-convict from Alcatraz.
With an ex-convict from Alcatraz. Wait, is that the guy they're trying to pass off as, like, the foreign bodyguard for Akbar? Alcatraz was like a fucking prison. Rikers Island Jam. I would hope they switch sides. Yeah, why is this song so happy? People like died in Alcatraz. It's going around. What is this? What is happening? We have another hour of this Fire Pro Spooky. Shit! Like hell we're gonna make you suffer. What? Like, yeah, imagine how boring the footage was that they got. That they had to commission this song. Just Boom Boom Mancini looking in jail cells, looking sad. This horrible shot right into the sunlight. Where you can't see a damn thing as my dog is knocking stuff over. Like a real asshole. But yeah, so that's Dom Mancini, or whatever his name is, the bodyguard. The match is 2 hours, yes, Nathan. Yeah, they filmed a whole thing. They have like interviews and stuff. This footage must be horrible. Yeah, that's the heel bodyguard that we haven't seen yet. Yeah, Alcatraz closed in 63, but they're trying to pass it off like that one guy was in there.
Present day. And now, as promised, let's go to an ex-convict who actually served time and lived the Alcatraz experience. Now, years later, the man and author, Jim Quillen.
Is he in the match? Oh, it's just some dude. Some footage from a book signing? Hey, buddy, I love you. Yeah, we're just interrupting this guy's book signing to interview him.
I guess the question that most people like to know, what was it like actually being incarcerated here at Alcatraz?
Holy shit, this audio.
Alcatraz was all about. Alcatraz was designed, built, operated to be a punishment prison for the entire federal penal system.
Yeah, they send Boom Boom Mancini out with the world's worst microphone to bug this poor man at a book signing.
Individuals who would not conform, not fit into the programs in other prisons, and break them physically, mentally,
this is terrible.
Spiritually. It was immaterial to the Bureau of Prisons.
I wonder if the guy that wrote the book with the Alcatraz
stuff accomplished their purpose. If it meant your life, that was too bad.
Jim, you were incarcerated with some of the most famous criminals of this century. Alvin Karpis, Doc Barker, the Birdman of Alcatraz, Robert Strad.
The Birdman of Alcatraz.
Have any personal contact with these gentlemen, or did you? I mean, of course, you've probably seen them in the courtyard, but were you had any?
This man is like reliving genuine trauma from being in Alcatraz, and this is our halftime show for a shitty wrestling match.
In 29 years, only 1,570 men ever went through this institution. We ate together.
Also, what the fuck does Alcatraz have to do with the show?
Together, we associated with each other on the yard. Reputation, who you were in the free world, was of no consequence in here.
Yeah, imagine if the Super Bowl stopped so they could interview somebody at Rikers Island.
You were a man, you stood up for what you believed in.
He does look like Ted Williams. All bandits with Alcatraz.
That's all right.
You know, Rod Price, famous Alcatraz prisoner.
You weren't a druggie, and you weren't a child molester. You were welcome.
And finally, I guess, looking at you, you've been out for a lot of years. You seem to be.
I would love to hear Boom Boom Mancini's thoughts years later on this experience.
Did it get you back on the straight and narrow?
My years here made me believe in something stronger and bigger than me. It made me go back and look at what...
They should have asked him for his predictions in the match. What do you think the final score is going to be?
I never became a fanatic for religion in prison. I'm not a fanatic today, but I'm a Christian. I truly believe that
now
the Lord died for us. But I think
now we're getting a sermon.
by the principles set down by him, you can't go wrong. You earned the degree of treatment you got here. You earned it by
Why didn't they just interview him here?
You stood up and took his beating.
Just use this interview.
You stayed fast with your friends. You didn't cater up to the man. That's how you got by. There was no preferential treatment for anybody. Never in this prison.
Yeah, you're not even going to end on the sermon. It's just... Again, Boom Boom Mancini's here too. Why didn't you just use this footage?
If you ever visit Alcatraz prison on a tour, stop by the big store and pick up Jim's personal book, Alcatraz from the Inside. Jim Quillen's
Yeah, Troy on YouTube. This is the shit from the interview that was good enough to include. Oh, why did I think he was going to attack him? He got up so fast. Like, fuck it, I'm done.
Here's your chance to obtain any one of these free 5 videos. Football with Ken Norton Jr., wrestling with Dennis Kozlowski, weightlifting with Ken Lane, bodyguarding with Dominic Minaldi.
Bodyguarding. See? Trying to sell these tapes.
Pay-per-view order for this event, Bodyguards versus Bandits. A free video. For your
Free video. It's not free. You gotta pay for shipping and handling. Yeah, send your letter off to. This is where I live now. Welcome to my home. I need to find some of those tapes. Yeah, Kid Norton having to be involved with the Bodyguards versus Bandits.
They could never get out because of the isolation of this prison, which is why it was the foremost maximum security prison. But yet, you could see the skyline of San Francisco. You could see.
Oh yeah, it's great conditions. You can see the skyline.
You can even smell Chuck from Ghirardelli Square.
We didn't have running water. The skyline, the view was great. Also, why? This is a home video camera they're shooting with. They brought a real camera with them.
To experience what they had experienced before. This has been quite an experience for me.
Like, you know that thing in Alcatraz, the Golden Gate Bridge?
The history of this place.
That's right, Masteel. Kid Norton was in the main event of WrestleMania in 1995. Now he's slumming it with these guys. Oh, we got an update from Bam Dog. Dom Minaldi, the bodyguard, died last year. R.I.P. Dom Minaldi.
These are original blocks of the building. It's an experience that I'll never experience.
And to think Roddy Piper saw this pay-per-view and he's like, I need to go there. Okay, his name's Tommy. This other guy's name is Tommy. Does her jacket say Ageists? The Dallas Ageists? We need a reminder of who's on what team because we have no idea what's going on. Steve Cox's picture, everybody else has like these nice posed pictures, and then Steve Cox is like, I'm dying. Minaldi owned a home that famously looked like a medieval castle, said the news. I love that for him. Thank you, Space Ghost. Dom Minaldi seems like a guy that would live in a castle. U.S. Tag Team Champion, yes. That would have been great if they did trades. John Hawk, you have to go be a bodyguard now.
Alex the Beach Bully Puerto Rico's heavyweight champion and international champion. Sean the Beach Boy Summers, GWF Tag Team champion. Hassan the Assassin.
Again, that guy hasn't wrestled. And I think he was in Alcatraz.
Of the Bandits, General Skandar Akbar, world famous with numerous titles and a low-down cheater.
And a low-down cheater. And now everybody has to do their entrances again. Firebreaker Chip has stopped giving fucks. Yes, Ivan Putski has been at ringside. I've seen him in a couple shots. He's just not doing anything. Alright, we got Doyle King's headset plugged in. I want one of those shirts so bad.
Right now, including the CWA heavyweight champion, Chip the Firebreaker.
They're just like a kid in the ring. Okay, now that's a full-grown adult. And we cut to a shot of Doyle King, the commentator, just reading the wrestlers' names off of the sheet. It is one whale of a bout. Yup. You absolutely should, Brian. Yeah, JBL's reformed. He's gone from being in Alcatraz years after it closed to winning the WWE title.
In any sport, people like to see action, and there's been a lot of action tonight.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, this is all the analysis they can give because they have no idea. They don't even seem sure of the score.
We're trying to get the ring straightened out at this time. When referee James Beard gets the
Great camera angle where we have a monitor and a bell blocking our view of the announcers.
score is 7-0.
This guy Scott Futz, who does he think he is? He looks like a caveman. This is Eye in the Sky Tommy.
Referee James Beard, you hear him?
Eye in the Sky Tommy just got involved to like insult somebody.
Well, Doyle, you think these guys are rested up?
Well, they should be. They've had some 20 minutes.
Yeah. The only problem is
That was 20 minutes? I guess time flies when you were listening to the Alcatraz rock. I will never forget that song for as long as I live. Tony Khan should. And knowing what I know about Tony Khan, I'm pretty sure he's aware that this show exists. And he might have even seen it. So we need to get him to bring back the football match. The commentator, or the commentator, the cameraman in the corner appears to be in pain. He's like doing this, and he's also wearing a Dallas Cowboy shirt. I hope, if you were in the chat right now, give me an F. Type F. Look at that, we got a score, 7-7. Angel of Death does look like the Hassan, the evil bodyguard. Angel of Death just calling out this match is bullshit. James Beard's trying not to laugh. Yeah, 7 points for one pinfall. You lose 3 points if you get disqualified. You lose 1 point if you throw somebody over the top, I'm pretty sure.
Referee will get the ring cleared again, except for one man from each team, and we'll start this thing all back over again. Of course, time is running.
You know, I bet you anything, Tony Khan is a James Beard fan. Because Tony grew up watching Global, and James Beard was all over Global. Big fan of that move. Devin Michaels and his taunt. What are we doing here? Just faking each other out on high fives? Come on, you're a tag team.
You know, Devin and Bo are pretty cocky, but they're starting to have the right to be. These guys are really starting to come out of the sport.
Come on. Come on. Yeah, seriously, the mullets on the high voltage guys are amazing. Okay, so the WWF, I think you're referring Tower to the Raw Bowl, the four-way tag. I think that's just the WWF match is just an elimination match, where like you get pinned and you're out. This is a mess, a literal mess. There goes the Beast Boy, Scott the Beast Boy Summers. That's a good point, Brian. If you grow a mullet that good, you need to keep it for a while. Wait, what happened? Why? Okay, so apparently they don't take a point away from you if you're disqualified. They give a point to the other team? What? That's not how points work. That's not how point deductions work. Huh? All right.
Big, strong guy, real strong.
Step over twisting arm lock. Vegas has it. Really putting the pressure. Look at him turn it into.
Oh, Lamai Straw Cradle? Wow. Bo Dallas, or no, Bo Dallas, Bo Vegas. Different city. Yeah, I don't know a lot about sports, so he could be a ground rule double for all I know. Just calling spots is like he's got a headlock. He's trying to cover up his mouth, but he's not doing that good. He's calling it up here. Oh yeah, Bo Dallas definitely wishes his hair was half that good. Wait, what?
Disqualification move, scoring 3 points for the Bandits. That brings the score to 10-8.
Wait, why was that 3 points, but the other one was the what? Huh? What?
Did you see what that disqualification move was? Go right over the top rope.
Yeah, basketball definitely makes more sense than this match, Tower. Yes.
Little test of strength there. Kind of like sailing over the top rope. He was third row. Culminated Steve Cox. The sensational one comes in.
I'm trying to. Why was it 2 more points?
Look at this, just rams him into the turn post area. And Cox kicking away on Beach Bully Porto. Porto returning with a kick of his own.
Oh, a few more of those white trunks will turn brown.
5 minutes gone.
Now the Angel of Death's just wishing for scat.
Third quarter of play. This is a football rules match. 7 points.
Watch this, right?
That was the worst cheating I've ever seen. All right, Brian. Dom Minaldi's obituary said he died unexpectedly, but also notes 2 instances of fighting bears. Yeah, they should have done Dom Minaldi versus a bear on this show if he's willing. Hey, Drugs, welcome. Still got another half of this show. Oh my gosh. Like nothing. You could say anything at this point. You could say after this show that the Gandor Akbar became Elvis. Even had the Bears weights listed. I hope they didn't have to cut weight. We were watching Bodyguards versus Bandits, Drugs. It is a bizarre pay-per-view that a B-movie company produced in Dallas at the Sportatorium in 1996. That's emasculating him to do elbow drops. We need Boom Boom Mancini needs to call some AEW. See, the wrestler should have come out to the Alcatraz song. You commission a song that good, you need to get more use out of it. And Drug, since you just got here, I'm gonna let you know, none of us understand the scoring for this match at all. You're gonna see points. We don't know how they got there. This has to be the worst match that, like, good wrestlers were mostly in. The Drugs, there's 2 teams. The heels are the Bandits. The babyfaces are the Bodyguards. Firebreaker Chip's in the ring right now. He's a bandit. Wrestling Steve Do-It-To-It Cox. Got a lot of Dallas guys from this time. John Layfield is on the heel team as John Hawk. They should have. Those tapes, they were like, you get the Ken Norton tape and the Alcatraz song comes on a cassette. Yes. This is why we should be running a B-movie company that does a wrestling show for some reason. Yes, Scott and Ivan Putski are involved as well, Spooky, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, see, this is vintage Akbar stuff, right?
This is vintage Akbar.
Gets the referee distracted, and then there's guys
I'm
going away.
positive Akbar has just been spacing out at ringside. Like for the last hour. Oh, jeez. The commentators look so bored. Why are you cutting to them? Also notice that they haven't been going to Tommy in the Sky nearly as much. Almost as if they fixed the cords for the headsets during intermission. Yeah, what if this was the first day ever that Akbar drank? He's just like, fuck it. Go, go, go.
Well, I don't know. It was a clothesline and he went over, son. You know?
No, a deliberate throw over the top.
Well, he went over.
Wait, does that...
That's true.
The camera operator on the apron, does he have one of those like old-timey like newsy hats where like you put the card in the brim? It's like news. Hey, sir, I got a scoop.
But Firebreaker gets a hold of that rope.
You know, that thing over the top rope is kind of like telling a girl you didn't mean to deliberately, I don't know, you know.
What was that, Angel of Death? I don't like where that was going. That was icky. Angel of Death, I think, almost admitted to a crime. It kind of is a Cybernetico match if instead of eliminations they just gave out arbitrary points. Okay, apparently the commentary went out and or just fell apart.
But no, the Polish Power wants him to get up. He wants to give him more. Look, whoa, slipping. Did you see that?
Who grabbed him? Did Akbar grab him?
That has got to be called. Referee, if he didn't see that one,
Oh, he hit him. Okay. He hit him with the cane. That was a way disqualification shot. Is this our first day speaking? Yes, they have flags on the plays, Drugs. They really go in with the football thing.
11. Excuse me, the guards 11 and the Bandits 13.
Yeah, they're... Huh? I don't know what the rules... Like, it just seems like they're making up numbers at this point.
They're people in a little better.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
And keeping them a little fresher.
Yeah, and,
they did that the first act also.
Right, it seems like they're just better hosts. You know?
This commentary is like if at that one King of the Ring, they were all Art Donovan.
Probably approaching a world record for the most backdrops in one night.
Again, Angel of Death is shitting on these. Why are they doing so many backdrops? Has the common football score of 13 to 11.
10 to 11.
I'm still fine with that.
10 to 11 Bandits.
Now it's 10 to 11? What?
The action continues with Beach Bully.
Nice. Big fan of pizza rolls, I am. I'm glad you got some pizza rolls. Okay, post-production has finally figured out the score. It is 10 to 11.
He's on the wrong side of town.
1 point.
They just called an offsides?
For the Bandits. 3 minutes remaining in this bout. There are 3 minutes left in this.
All right, we're just fucking making up reasons to give points. He was offsides.
Another point. So now that brings the score to 11 to 11. It's all tied up.
Tied up.
All tied up.
Alex Porto and John Hawk both in the ring against Steve Cox.
Do we have sudden death in case of a tie, Doyle?
Yes, there is a sudden death in case of a tie.
So
I think Angel of Death's trying to like get him to call the finish on commentary.
If it goes that far.
You guys might be able to hear my dryer going off in the background.
I thought I'd see a lot more, but
Oh, man, took him by the hair and
we
just
might see one real quick. Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in this quarter.
Ooh. Again, these guys are trying to do something here. Noli's in bed. He went to bed. He was gonna watch the All-Star game, but then he wanted to play Roblox, and he just went to bed. Oh, Cahagas. I've heard of Cahagas. Ooh, 69 pin. Sudden death is best of 3 karate fighters. Alright, we got... So pins are 7 points. We know that. Everything else I am baffled by. The pins are 7 points.
Touchdown scored by the Bandits, bringing the score 18-11. 18-11 with 14 minutes gone in this bout. There are 60 seconds remaining.
14 minutes gone in this quarter. They've been wrestling way longer than 14 minutes. Steve, oh, there was a Bo Vegas. Yeah, Doyle King just called him the wrong guy. That is Bo Vegas. Or wait, oh shit! No, that is Devin Michaels. Okay, never mind. Devin Michaels. Oh fuck! What is up with this dude?
Great drop kick.
15 seconds remaining in this quarter.
Now we have multiple wrestlers working like it's a shoot. I didn't notice that to know. Apparently the guardrail's an octagon. Trying to confuse people into thinking this is MMA. I'd be pissed too. Some dude just starts beating my ass while we're trying to work together. Yeah, we got a whistle. Seriously, Devin Michaels' clothesline was ridiculous. And then he's just like throwing forearms to the jaw.
This could break out into an all-out war. This could turn into a battle royal.
This could turn into a battle royal. At least we would know how you win that one.
They need to be on the sidelines.
Ivan Putski has a taser at ringside? What? He's holding something.
Here's your chance to obtain any one of these free 5 videos. Football with Ken Norton Jr.
Commercial break on pay-per-view.
Weightlifting with Ken Lane. Bodyguarding with Dominic Minaldi. And boxing with Dan and Joe Guzin. Once again, your video is
Joe Guzin, that's a great name. If I can find the Dom Minaldi bodyguarding video, we will watch it on a stream. And no phone orders. Not that you can call, there's no number. Hey, Boom Boom Mancini's back on the call.
Look at the Bandits. You got Big John Hawk, 6'7", 300. You got Guido Falcone. He's about 285. These guys are big guys wearing these other guys wearing the bodyguards down.
Well, you look at the other side of the ring, and the guards are not grouped up together in a huddle at all. Devin is right there.
The one camera operator at ringside looks like Kurgan from the Oddities. All right, final quarter. Getting down to business.
You got some real pretty boys and great bodies on the other side, but
look at this, sneaking up on him. There's 1, 2, 2 count on him. He sure did.
Yep.
It would have been this pay-per-view if on a pre-taped show somebody scored a pin. Like, and the camera wasn't on them at all.
He's a little pissed at the ref.
I think he's
pissed off, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. He can be as pissed
4 years prior to this, Chip the Firebreaker was in WCW.
I think we're allowed to get a little loose on pay-per-view. I don't think it's going to be on the Disney Channel or anything.
Oh, they're going to bleep you, Angel.
Oh, don't bleep me. I'm having fun, man.
Look at this. Rod Price and Scott Putski.
Yeah, they should have tried to... that would have been interesting if they convinced the folks who run the Alcatraz historical site to be like, can we put up a ring here?
Once again, the score 18-11 in favor.
Pulling on Rod Price's hair, whatever's left. Notice how Dom Minaldi has not been back in the ring since Bradshaw beat his ass.
Didn't he to have longer hair?
Well, he wore a hairpiece.
Ah, he wore a hairpiece.
Actually, it was
you know, I would never stick
Now we're just referencing Rod Price's fake hair.
when he got tore it off.
ripped it off of there.
Ripped it right out.
Okay, they're referencing it. They're referencing the match where he had his hair ripped out.
Chris Adams grabbed the front and ripped half his scalp, kind of like an Indian scalping or something.
Oh gosh.
It was a mess.
Oh boy.
I'm telling you. It was,
Price was some kind of upset when that happened. Just a couple of
Yeah, they're
years
just they're done talking about this match. They're going to talk about the time that Rod Price was genuinely embarrassed when he got fake hair plugs put in.
Live wrestling, of course, at the Sportatorium every Friday night. And Clothesline on Putski by Hawk, and there's a
I love how Doyle King's advertising the regular Sportatorium shows like anybody bought this pay-per-view.
Tom Scott here. Ooh, Putski into the corner. Headshot by John Hawk. Going to work. Putski reverses. Into the corner goes John. Grabs
Gosh.
Liz.
Oh, okay. That was safe.
There's 1 and 2.
oh, look at that. You see that? He grabbed his arm and put it on the rope.
Falcone grabbed the hold of
Yeah, you shouldn't cut away during the pin.
Pretty cool.
Now, here's a chance he won't get to do with that,
Well,
but Hawk kicks
yeah,
out
caught
on the
his breath
2
by
count.
then.
And Hawk is needing some help.
Yeah, he needs some relays.
Widow Falcone.
Tag made on Falcone.
Holy shit. Midnight Fowler, I found an hour-long video of Dom Minaldi versus a bear. Holy shit.
This is turning into a fist fight.
This is turning into a fish fight. Huh?
And you see Sean Summers right there with a handful of trucks.
Hey, these two guys are going at it.
Referee's attention diverted by Chip the Firebreaker on the other side, and Guido Falcone just wailing away on Devin Michaels.
I don't want to say, and please don't tell Guido Falcone, but I mean, he was throwing punches like he
Sorry.
was swinging his purse.
So I was looking up something about Dom Minaldi.
You are a boxer. I guess you're qualified to say that.
Well, that's not Dom Minaldi. But every video related... Okay, yeah, I see it now.
And Devin Michaels right there on top of him.
It appears to be shot on a security camera.
He's a good wrestler, but he did have a point.
Yeah, I found it.
Falcone now the one that's trying to make the tag.
He's saying he couldn't have broken egg with him punches.
Yeah, that'll be something we watch in the future. Dominic Minaldi versus a bear. We have to now.
Little test of strength here between Michaels and Falcone. As Falcone needs to make that tag, and he's got it right there. Sean Summers coming in. Summers with a shot to the back. Kidney punch.
Hey, Joe. Welcome.
And now choking away.
Thank you for you and Adam for talking about the stream on the Patreon version of At Odds with Wrestling, which is a podcast I would recommend to everybody in this chat. One of the few wrestling podcasts I listen to. Every week, Joe and Adam pick apart both today's wrestling as well as take a look back to that day in history. They just did a really good Patreon show about a Nitro from January 1999 that was a complete train wreck. So go check out At Odds with Wrestling with Joe Sposto, who's in the chat, and his pal, my pal, your pal, Adam Van. Yes, and the Rock Shitty Movies. They've been doing a series on the Patreon, a podcast series about the Rock's very bad movies. I believe they're doing San Andreas next.
Got a 2 count on Michaels right there.
They just did Baywatch recently.
And the Bodyguards, you know, like you're saying, they're just not making tags. The Bandits in and out, all the time. All the time.
Alex Berto kind of looks like Doug Williams.
As close as it is.
The drop kick and missed it.
Oh my!
That hurt.
That always hurts.
That hurt.
That always hurts. Falling down always
Running
hurts.
over there at Mark Valiant as he picks up Devin Michaels here. Oh, what a shot right into the chin.
I'm going to tell both of you guys something. This Alex Porto is probably the most underrated wrestler in the ring. He's a real good athlete, and he's a damn good wrestler.
Oh gosh.
Went to the high cross body. Michaels missed as Porto ducked under. And Porto now misses that double hammer drive and gets the tag. Michaels gets the tag on Mark Valiant. Valiant in the ring. Throws Porto. Porto standing there waiting on him, and now it's a little trade-off in kicks here. And Mark Valiant just laying the kicks.
Okay, the bear that Dom Minaldi fought or wrestled apparently was 800 pounds. An 800-pound Alaskan grizzly bear, according to Midnight Fowler.
Of course, it was, 4 and 5 on 1 a couple of times.
Yeah, well, all's fair in love and war.
And they're talking about getting this.
That is quite a lineup, Jax. Alex Porto is going to be at a car show an hour from me with Buff Bagwell, Paul Lee, Chase Stevens, and some others. Imagine being the and some others in that group.
The Bandits bringing the score 19-11.
Okay, we just had some points scored. I don't know what. I've given up trying to figure it out. Ugh. Angel of Death has made some really interesting noises. And now the other commentators are making fun of him for it. That's great.
Porto talking to the soprano. No, I won't give up.
No, help me.
Chip the firebreaker in that ring. Referee trying to get him out of there.
It's points. How many? Wait, is that not points?
Chip the firebreaker, bringing the score to 18 points for the Bandits to 12.
Yeah, he's doing the math, trying to figure out the score. Yeah, he's having to actually do, like, arithmetic. That's great. Oh, you should ask Alex Porto about this match. And see if he has any memories, because I would have blocked that out of my head.
Referee counting on Porto.
Mark Valiant's hiding behind the referee. Great baby face.
Going up against Mark Valiant. He what a rake across the eyes. And Valiant trying to lay some shots in there, but Porto again with those fingers in the eyes.
I'm telling you, he's a pretty cagey wrestler, Porto is. Do not underestimate him.
You see how Porto
Angel of Death loves Alex Porto. Angel of Death is a huge Alex Porto mark. He is the only wrestler that Angel of Death really seems interested in specifically talking about.
Porto now, front face lock on Valiant. Has him right in the middle of the squared circle.
Oh yeah, I'd love to hear JBL talk about this match. See if he has any... Oh, I beat the shit out of some untrained Mark in the ring. Wait, the guy... Okay. What was that? My middle name's Scott. So apparently I am Tommy Scott in the future, and that is Tommy Scott in the sky. Steve Cox doing it to it again. Oh, that'd be great. I would love... That would be a great podcast. I'm sure they can get 60 minutes out of JBL trying to figure out the rules and then explaining them to Jerry Briscoe. All the Chip's offense now is just choking people. Why is that the time call?
It leaves about 6 minutes to play. Yeah. A little under 6 minutes.
There are 9 minutes and 20 seconds gone. The next time call's going to be 5 minutes, 36 seconds left. Yeah, it seems like Chip and Steve Cox are the two guys that they're kind of working the match around. A little bit of John Hawk. John Hawk's in there a lot. And then everybody else just kind of come in and to do stuff. But they're the ones that seem to, like, almost understand the match.
There are only 5 minutes remaining in this football bout. 5 minutes remaining. So
that's one of the few holds I've seen tonight, Doyle.
Reverse chin lock.
Yeah.
Porto's got it.
Hadn't seen many of them, have you?
No, we haven't.
Of course, that's what we need, a close-up of the referee. Yeah, JBL's a month away from starting with the WWF, as of when this aired.
I don't think it's ever been done before.
And Porto's, I think, like 5 or 6 months. He came in during that period where, yeah, you just mentioned it, the group, the TL Hopper, the enhancement guys who had gimmicks. JBL got real lucky that he didn't get called in as, like, Yosemite Sam Layfield. But I'm sure it was that he was very tall. And that's how he got away with not being one of those guys.
Only a 2 count was Cox able to get on him. And look at Cox backslide him. Wow. Backslide on the big man. Impressive. Got another 2 count on him.
That's real impressive.
Just didn't have enough to hold him there for the 3.
Yeah, it's hard to keep a big man down like that with a backslide.
Change again. Another two. Just keep doing it.
Yep. I think the other guy's getting out coached.
So the guy who was on his knee in the crowd earlier, it appears as if he's now sitting on somebody's lap.
Hey, Ray, once you get in the ring, is it like, how much of it's on you and how much on coaching?
Not quite able to. Look at that. Well, here comes John Hawk.
Oh, jeez. And to think that's not nearly the hardest clothesline we've seen in this match. Devin Michaels earlier took the cake. See, the crowd's reacting to pins because those are things that happen in wrestling matches. That's true, Adam. It was more that Judge Mantell was Yosemite Sam. Yeah, we are tied now.
With just under 3 minutes remaining in this match. 19-19 is the score. All tied up.
Yeah, this production company spent so much money
40 seconds remaining in this bout. Wow.
to make the Sportatorium not look dilapidated. So what do you do 57 minutes into a match that nobody understands? You grab a chin lock.
You know, actually, a scientific holds wouldn't be bad in this concept, right? You could wear the guy down, then tag another man in, wear him down.
I think Angel of Death just started doing color commentary 57 minutes in, doing analysis. Yeah, I have no idea, Tower. I have no idea how these guys are doing the math to figure out this match.
This ring has been getting its work tonight, man. These guys have been stretching all night, haven't they? You're not kidding.
I don't know too much what you're supposed to wear in the ring as a wrestler.
Yeah, I assume when Angel of Death was like, hey, is there overtime in one of these matches? James Beard holding his thing together with both hands, yeah. Yes, this is a football match. Spooky. A football match. Pins or touchdowns. There was an offsides call at one point. Their like disqualifications are field goals.
Falcone's made some mistakes tonight, but he's still a great wrestler.
And Rod Price has worked. He's worked hard enough to sweat in this match. Yeah, that superplex was the. And again, in this match, in that ring, he. Tower, who covers a CTE lawsuit from this match, the NFL or WWE? Dom Minaldi, you sue him directly. I think Dom Minaldi is still blown up from his 2 minutes in the first half. There we go. Polish hammer. Please kick out. That'd be funny. Come on. Come on. It was 2 minutes ago, like 5 minutes ago. We're going into sudden death overtime. This is what it felt like last Sunday. Chiefs 49ers. You know, that game where we were confused how they scored the entire game? Before there was Taylor Swift, there was that anonymous woman at the commentary table that was there for one match. Why does Ivan Putski have a headset? The Angel of Sudden Death. He's the coach, okay. But does Akbar have a headset over his, Okay, yeah, no, he doesn't have a headset. Such as Ivan. Ivan was really into the football thing. Minaldi's back up on the apron. Scott Putski does look gassed. That's great. Everybody's up on the apron now. It's serious. Yeah, I think if you asked Layfield about this match on his podcast, he would maybe start crying. Oh my god, it would be so funny if, like, JBL, like, pokes some of the guys. It's like, oh shit, match over. Other team got a point. Yeah, I would love if Ivan Mutsky sang the Alcatraz Rock. I'm gonna hit him with both my fists. So yeah, the last 60 minutes didn't matter. They're just starting over again.
What's going through his head right now, Angel?
Well, you know, Scott's a big, strong kid.
Now it's just a 7-on-7 tag. But everybody went back to the floor. Why?
Man, you know, I knew Price was thinking of something, yeah. That's right out of the Akbar school of cheating again.
I don't know how much he's going to cheat with the referee standing right there.
Yeah, but they just made a quick tag. Hey, all they need is 1 point, man.
All they need is 1 point, man. Say.
Nice suplex, gets a 2 count on Putski.
You know what I'd like to see is another one of those clotheslines where Hawk ripped that guy's head off. Oh, man.
I would love to see that too. I would love to see Devin Michaels throw a clothesline. Oh shit. I certainly hope they got paid for this too. Yeah, imagine Sean sitting home in Texas. Maybe he knows one of these guys. They called him up, hey, could you like watch this match for me? And Sean calls up Pat Patterson. Hey, I think maybe we should do an overtime. Yeah, it's Texas, so I think they just wanted to chant USA. Oh shit, here we go. Dom Minaldi, untrained bodyguard. Oh yeah, they're throwing bows. Oh yes, yes. Rod Price is nailing this dude. Oh god. Oh. Oh shit, Bradshaw just kicked him right in the head. We got that field goal everybody wanted. John Hawk is wanting to get his hands on that. Now the other bodyguard gets hit, doesn't sell it. Yeah, that guy's not been in the match at all. And now we got these. Devin Michael is killing dudes with that clothesline. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, everybody just got 3 points. Because they realized that if one team got 3 points, the match would end right there. Oh god, he's going to try to body slam him. Oh my god, he got him up. Oh. And Dom Minaldi wins. You know, the big action star. Oh god, now he's fighting Alex Berto. So he wins the match and then they just beat the shit out of him. Again, for those who are late to the show, I explained that this production company paid for this pay-per-view because they wanted to build Dom Minaldi as a big action star and they thought this would be his Mr. T at WrestleMania moment. And I also read on Wrestling Classics that JBL like legit knocked him out during that whole. He's out on his feet right there, like glassy-eyed, because JBL, that kick that he threw that I screamed at, apparently that knocked him out on his feet. Yeah, look at him. He is not all there. I thought he was gonna dab. We're dancing. We're dancing now. What happened to my internet?
I tell you, with an eye in the sky view, this is Tom Scott. Never have I seen anything like this. The final score, The Bodyguards, 27 with an assist from Michaels, and
What is going on?
getting the pinfall over the Bandits, 27-20. My God, it really happened. And even though Don Minaldi was the deciding factor, we have to acknowledge his brother Art Minaldi, who would have wrestled tonight, but was taken out earlier this year in an accident. So we had to thank his brother Don Minaldi for taking
So apparently Don Minaldi's brother was supposed to be in this too? Supposed to be two of those guys?
The eye in the sky, Tom Scott, and that's the way I see it. See you next time on pay-per-view.
Hell yeah, we will see that next time on pay-per-view. What's happening with my internet?
From the world-famous Sportatorium, it is my pleasure to welcome Don Minaldi to our stage. You got the winning pin and the win for the Guards team. Was it as tough a battle as it looked?
Well, when I first this is my first ever wrestling match, and I came here today. I thought wrestling was sort of fake. I got bruises all over me, and they almost knocked me out there in that second round there, and I didn't want. It ain't fake, brother. It hurts. Because I got bruises everywhere, and that was tough. Them guys are mean. That one guy weighed 340 pounds, a strong boy. I was just lucky.
Yeah, there won't be a next time.
Well, have you considered professional wrestling as a sport career to move to? Are you gonna
So we end with the winner of the match going, oh, this shit's fake.
Doctors, so I'm gonna be a professional wrestler because I got bruises all over. I can barely walk right now. I got bruises on my head, on my back, on my legs. These guys, they work me over pretty good. I have no respect for wrestlers.
Don Minaldi, thanks pay-per-view event from M Sport. Akbar is down here, and
let's get it right now, Doyle King. It's the same in wrestling, football. It's your stinking American bias.
Stinking American bias. I apologize if this is being really right now my internet has apparently decided to crap the hell out.
But I can tell you right now, we should have won that